Hello, YouTube family. This is Senonix. Some congratulations are in order today. Congrats to Bitcoin's all-time high. Also, congrats to Coinbase's IPO listing. I'm excited to see what happens next. Today, I'm going to do a follow-up video on Save Planet Earth. I have been looking into them as a follow-up, and I think there are some serious updates that are worth sharing. Also, if you are watching this video, I am assuming you know what this is about. But if you have any questions, such as how to buy in, or more specific details, please message me in the comments. First, let's do a little recap. Save Planet Earth, or SPE, is a crypto token on the Binance Smart Chain. This is where most of the projects I'm currently looking into at this time are popping up. Personally, I like to get into these projects as early as I can, when they have fewer holders and a low market cap. At the time of this video, Save Planet Earth has 5,457 holders and a market cap of about 13 million, with plenty of room to grow. One of the major issues I see with these projects that are popping up daily is the complete lack of utility. That is a concern for me. I really do like the fact that Save Planet Earth has a clear and set focus right at the start. Before I go into updates, I want to go a little in about why I am supportive of this cause and why I think you should look into them for yourselves. In the US, the Climate Change Action Plan was announced in October 19th of 1993. It's going on almost 20 years now, and things have obviously gotten worse. I'm not trying to make a political statement with this, but I do think it bears mentioning. With all the fires breaking out in the US and all the fires that wreaked havoc in Australia, I am glad to see an organization taking a stance to attempt a course correction. Disclaimer. This is not financial advice. I am no financial expert. I'm just a geek who finds this fun. If you are a fan of SafeMoon, the tokenomics here should be pretty familiar to you. 7% fee per transaction, 5% of that fee goes to liquidity, and 2% goes to holders. Speaking of holders, Save Planet Earth recently announced HODL rewards. People who hold will receive additional revenues from waste and carbon abatement proceeds. As of April 12th, they are an official company in the UK. On the 13th, they made a statement about funding their own marketing. Let me show that here. And the reason why I bring this up is because they want to establish trust in the community, which is a very big thing, especially now in the early process of this organization's kind of ground efforts. So I have to say congrats to them, because I think that's very good and very admirable. So just wanted to show that off to you guys and let you guys see that a little bit there. Now, another update is they now have a large 13-page white paper, which if you look into a lot of these projects, usually the white papers are pretty lacking. Most of them are only about 3 to 5 pages, and with not a lot of detail and not a lot of context and not a lot of direction. This I've skimmed because I've had a busy morning. But I will say there's a bit more detail in this now, and I'm glad to see this. One of the huge things I like is the fact that they are now doxing the team a little bit. We have the founder listed here. And then we have a trained energy engineer right here. So good signs for this. Just kind of want to briefly look into this. Again, I don't know what their iOS and Android app is going to contain. Hopefully it will be a wallet / maybe give out some information about their efforts and like certain carbon footprints, things that we could do to reduce emissions and everything. Just little things like that would be really good to see. So yeah, I mean, there is a lot of information here if you want to take a look at this. Again, I'm not going to go over it all with you. Everyone looking at this should be an adult. You should be able to read a white paper, and you should also do your own due diligence and research. I find that very important. So, with that being said, let's kind of move on a little bit here. Another thing that they have that I thought was really cool, and that's why it's going to be the thumbnail, is a new actual logo. And this was created by an artist within their community. And I think that's awesome. Good, strong support from the community is always a plus with these coins. All right. So now that I've done my little bit of a follow-up, let's go ahead and go into some more details here, okay? So as of right now, all liquidity is locked until 2026, which is also really good because a lot of these only lock a liquidity for a year or two. There are, and this is big news here for anyone who is like kind of on the fence and looking to invest. No, there are currently no wallets that hold over 1%, which is kind of a big deal, because if you've been following these poo coins, as they're called, for a minute, you know that one of the biggest concerns when entering into one is a whale dumping. And when whales dump, the price of that coin tanks. And so that's a really big concern, and just something you just want to keep an eye out. So at this point, at least for now, it seems that there is no massive whale that can cause a huge ripple in the token here. So in summary, I'm still very bullish on this project. I think it's worth everyone's time to at least look into them, find out a little bit more about them. I will have links to their website and social media in the description of this video. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing, as I plan to continue and make more videos like this in the near future. I promise to try to improve the quality of these. I don't know if you've noticed, but I believe my mic should sound a lot better now that I've adjusted some of the settings. I also, just a note, I love constructive criticism, so please feel free to provide some constructive criticism in the comments section of the video below. I also try to post daily on Twitter, and I will include a Twitter link in my description for this video. So feel free to follow me there and reach out to me if you have any general questions or concerns. I want you all to have a great day. Stay healthy and stay safe. Laters.